people as an amateur, and I punched him as hard as I can, and he just looked at me. That is nuts. Okay, today we at BoxTalk is at Rip Gym in Harlow. We're here to see Ryan.
Here to see Jason Matthews, former WBO midweight champion. Had a great fight with Ryan Rose, won the title in that fight. Had a great amateur career. Let's go find him, see what's going on.
Let's go.
It's amazing what you can do when you're pushed. With a late start to boxing, Jason Matthews made up for it in a short time, going from amateur ABA champion to world champion in just 4 years. The Method Man from Hackney, East London, with his power punching, stopped 18 of 21 opponents. Now a personal trainer at Rip Gym, he's giving back by training and also through his charity work. Here are the fires that pushed him on. This is Jason Matthews, my story.
Brother, how you doing today? I'm blessed to be honoured to be doing this because a long time I need to say my story. People don't really know my story. You know, I've just been going through loads of stuff. I've been ups and downs, but it's true story will come out.
That's good. Well, bro, tell us how it started. Tell us how you got into boxing. What was it like coming up, growing up? Tell us where it all started for you.
Well, it started from Hackney, really, the Chatsworth Road. I mean, I live on Dundas Road. I used to hang down in the square, you know, down Kingsmead, you know, Pembury, you know, Nightingale, you know, all those kind of places.
All the good estates in Hackney.
All the good estates. And you know, we hang around with certain friends, you know what I mean? We learn from friends. We got to fight, you know, we fight when we need to fight, you know what I mean? People might bully you, you know, you fight them, you finish your fight and you're friends again, you know? Yeah. And you learn from that, but I kind of started boxing, I went kind of man when I was like 16, I was just pushing weights, you know? Then a guy went to me, Bob Kipps went to me, you want a box? Alright then. Yeah. You know what I mean? So then that was it. Then I had my first fight. I won that. Then I kind of wasn't really into boxing. I was sort of the street vibe and smoking and drinking and, you know what I mean, chicken gal and doing all of these things. You know, but what happened? I had something. There was a domestic dispute in my house. Police came to my house, and my mum said to them, "Well, it's all right." Because we sorted it out. And back in the days, I mean, we had much of the front and stuff, and the police is really aggressive towards my family. So my dad was saying that come out from the front door. So they're gonna arrest my dad for breach of the peace in his house. But that's no charge, you know. So my dad's like 80 stone, big black man, West Indian, they're trying to drag him. So I'm saying, Dad, just great the van. You know what I mean? So when they pull him my dad, they can't move my dad. You know what I mean? Because they're a big man. In the night, so they pull my dad. When they pull my dad, they fall. One of them, the man fall on the floor. So the man get up, that's it. Somebody had to pick up the policeman. Bam! Hit me in my face in trunks. Look, you understand me? So I know this. I went rush my school. The man licked me. He licked him back. That's it. Yeah, still I know. You understand me? So when he licked me, I lick him. This time I just start boxing. You understand me? Lick him down. Then boom. Then my mum said, "God, I had boxing shorts." And my mum said, "God, still change your clothes." By the time I come downstairs, they were there for you. Tires on them downstairs, but they had my brother on the fence. So I said to them, "Listen, they got my brother. You know what I mean? My brother's a lot older than me." So boom, they got my brother. Went in the van. So I remember my dad's the older kind of black man, respect the police, respect the law, and you know, them kind of stuff, you know what I mean? So we're in the van, they're saying, "You're nigger, you're monkey, you're this, you're that." My dad, and I'm like, I told my dad how the police are, but they don't want to believe me. They want to see it. You're monkey, what should we get to the station? Some of them say to them, "I never knew treat people like this." "Oh, shut up, you fucking this, blah, blah." So what happened now? Got to the state, when you had the police station, you got going for the back entrance. As I'm going for the back entrance, policeman's kicked me in my back. To this day, I've got back from put me in my back. So when he kicked me in the back now, I've turned around, boop! Understand me? Lick him, then boop, next one come boop. So there's four of them on the floor. So when I run to go to the door for the door, there's no handle. There's no handle. So then the door fly open. About 5, 10 of them come in. So when they rush me into the fingerprint room, so I'm on top of the fingerprint room. I'm like this on the table, like this. Trying to kick them, so they grab me and they drag me down. So they drag me down to the floor and they put me in a corner like this, like so. So Elvis, I can't move. So one of them put me in the knuckle dusters.
Yeah.
They give me some licks. You understand me? So broken jaw, punch their jumps, broken arm. You know what I mean? Mash up. You know what I mean? So then they dragged me there, dragged me to the cell. And so as I was dragging, and my dad, I just kind of see my dad. And, oh no, I forget the story. I forgot back again. No, I forgot back. When I'm on the table, when I'm kicking the police now. I look and I see my brother. Yeah. They said, tell me my brother, my older brother. So tell me my brother. So I think if I can dive over them and try to get up with the floor, try to hold back. But that's when they grabbed me. They bust me out. Yeah. But that's when I was in the cell and sitting in the cell and doctor come and doctor say, what did I do? And I said, what happened? I said, well, wow.
I ended the 90 point. It's 1 or 2 or 3 against the police force. It's not going to happen.
I mean, then they said, then what happened? The policeman said that, I hit him. I said, yeah, you hit me first. I'm blind. It doesn't really matter. Then the doctor come, see me mash up. As far as they're concerned, I fall down the stairs. Yeah. You know what I mean? But what happened when we went court and stuff? I was in court for about 2 weeks. I had a really great QC. You know, there's no way you're gonna go to prison, nothing like that.
No way.
Mash up. You know what I mean?
The physical evidence alone.
Yeah. So what happened? I ended up. I was in 2-3 weeks. I got filed. I think it's 24 charges: ABH, GBH, criminal damage, threats to kill, name it, everything. But I only got all the charges got dropped except for one charge of actually body harm. But the same as that.
When you did actually hit the beginning,
I said like 5 years in jail. Then the QC jumped up and said no way. Then the judge kind of went back and rescheduled and come back and said 12 months spent the sentence and £1,500 fine. But I'm 18 years old. When that happened to me, that's when I started boxing. And I thought, you know something, this not happened to me again. I still got scars on my face and I've still got scars there. But that's how I actually got into boxing, you know. And it's a sad story, you know what I mean? It's sad how it happened because obviously, but I've done good at boxing, and it's never so much the boxing side of things. It's just that it made me understand that I wanted the system to respect me, and that's why I picked up boxing. I mean, in my first 3 fights, I won the North Championships in the first 3 fights. You know what I mean? Then I boxed in London. Went up from there.
I've got from Hackney as well myself. I went to school myself. I'm from Clapton as well. You know, growing up, people respect us to look after themselves. Of course, you could fight. If you're a big man, you can stand up for yourself and be a man in your own 2 feet. Then you get your respect. So you feel kind of from the police situation going to boxing that you're gonna get what you deserve now because it's hard out there. It's hard out there.
It's very hard. I mean, even in my boxing career as an amateur, I remember I boxed for England. I came back from Ireland and I was proud of my vest on, my England badge on, you know. And I remember walking the street and then I think the police was after someone. I knew they was after in Hackney, and then all over them, zoom, near Mayor Street. And what happened? I was walking and they thought the guy was me. And they must have spin round, come back, look at me, jump out the van, rush me. Look at my badge and then realise you're badge, jump in the van, drive off and I thought, wow. You know, I thought, wow, just that badge there kind of mattered for me, you know. And I think boxing helped me a lot because I don't know if I would have been into drugs because I've never really been into drugs, but I must have been in prison, you know what I mean, trying to make a buck, you know what I mean, trying loads of my friends, you know, big robberies and stuff and all that street robberies and all that stuff. And boxing kind of steered me away from it. And
give you the direction.
And if you really want to be assistant for boxing, you've got to eat, sleep, shit, piece of boxing basically. That's your life. You know what I mean? It's your life. And that's what I done. I've made boxing my life. You know? And you remember, boxing's done forever. It's for a while. You know, so I think while I was at my heights, I had my heights and my lows. You know, I think I've done really good pretty much.
You know, sports, always say sports is a short life, but boxing, and especially now with MMA as well, it's a physical tear on your body and your mentality. It's hard to actually put yourself up, to go into the ring mentality and knowing that someone's going to try to put you down, you're going to put them down. It works a lot on you, like over time it will take its toll, but you've had the motivation through what happened with the police and through growing up to say, look, I'm going to push that further and try to push it to another level.
I mean, like, ups and downs in boxing. I mean, I fought a guy called Lorenzo, you know, I was pro in it. It was my first loss. All my friends come. I think Bradley Park. Great night. knock the guy down, and knock the guy down, battered him for like six rounds. You know, this is the controversial coming to what I thought. Is that boxing really bad? And I battered this guy, then the guy hits me. You know what I mean? I bob and weave. Yeah, it's a good punch. You're gonna get hit. You know what I mean? Bob and weave, come out in arm's way, but stop the fight. Couldn't believe it. You know, but again, it's the politics what goes. Boxing. Ryan Rhodes was around at that time, and Frank Moore really wanted Ryan Rhodes to go further on me to fight this guy. So when I went to Frank Moore, they met him a rematch with this guy. He said, no, Ryan Rhodes is fighting. And Ryan Rhodes fight the guy, stop the guy in 2 rounds or 3 rounds, I can't remember. And that kind of set me back mentally. You know what I mean? But this guy, a woman called Anne-Marie from Frank Moore's office, I remember, never forget her, she phoned me up and said, tell Frank Moore you want to fight as soon as possible. So I got straight back in the ring. So that kind of, it was a loss. It was a loss. I kind of used the motivation. Keep going on. You know, and lowest points of boxing for me really was when I'm boxing older against Paul Silky Jones. Loads of us went down there, about 65 of us went down there. A guy called Dean Fisher, nice friend of mine when I went hanging down school. He there's a big fight. I think the Manchester people was fighting the London people. You know what I mean? And Dean Fisher came out last. And everybody, the coach was going along, and he came out last. And he was like, what's going on? And then people said, come. This is what this was like for. I went, he said, come on. And his guys grabbed him free money for coach, and the coach went over him. You know, and so he went over his chest, and basically one couple of the guy called Gary Lane and David Grant, and they grabbed him. And they pulled him to the coach. Even these guys were still hitting him in the head with bars, even though this guy's coach ran over him. He went with the coach and he died, you know what I mean? And that's like the lowest.
You've come through a lot of adversity now. I mean, if you're looking at it as a young man coming up, trying to avoid the laws of the street, the violence of the street, the drugs of the street, but wherever you're going, it's like bad things are happening around you. It will really play on you and make you feel a certain way. How do you deal and get over everything? Like, you know, people come to try to see your fight, come to support you, and these situations are going on.
No, it's sad because I mean, obviously we're unboxing, trying to do a good thing and make people look at me and think, well, Jason can do it, I can do it, and stay away from drugs and stay away from certain stuff. And then when you go into this fight and people are fighting the hacking guys, and they just come down there to watch it, make fight, and that happens. I mean, the way I motivate myself, kind of like I just give thanks and do a little prayer and things, you know what I mean, and talk to my mum. You know what I mean? At that time, my mum was around. You know what I mean? Talk to my mum. My mum would kind of like steer me the right way, you know, and just give thanks and praise. That's what I've been doing, really.
That's good. So coming up through the ABAs, going through travelling, how do you find it? What was the circuit like?
The ABAs, I mean, oh God, I have so much bad decisions in the ABAs, but again, that's what I'm trying to say. A lot of people have started boxing as amateur and they've given up. Because the ABAs, I don't want to say it's rigged. It's like when you go up north in certain places, unless you knock the boy out, you're not going to win it. You're not going to win it. And England's got people that already set to go to the Olympics or set to go there, and you fight and you beat them, you're not going to go through. So we're back in the days where even if you were going to go to the multinations, you fight the ABA. These guys didn't even go into the ABA. They just bypassing the ABAs. And there's people in the ABAs who can beat them.
It's not fair. Because you know, I remember back in like the 80s, if you were in the ABAs and you won the ABAs, you're actually like the best in Britain. But now, like they say, they segregate now that the Olympic athletes and the Commonwealth Games athletes, they're actually separate from the actual ABAs. So if you win the ABAs, you're not even the best in your in the division, in the amateur division. It's still segregated, so it really takes you nowhere.
It takes you nowhere. And some of the people who win the ABAs have already fought these guys who's all jacked and back them. And they're never going to get lucky because obviously it's about you have to get points and stuff into certain tournaments. But how are you going to get to tournaments if they don't give you a chance?
It's very hard to see from an amateur perspective where if you're training and working and doing your normal life, but you've got these guys in the Olympic program who've got 24-hour care, 24-hour training and everything. So they're going to progress much further than the other guys who are still doing the hard grind by themselves on the streets.
And it's funny you saying that because when I was boxing, I used to go to Norway a lot. And they used to have 3 round professionals, a guy called Emerson and Chidama and them guys. And these guys, they was on like 30-40 grand a year. We were just getting like 50 grand, 25 grand expensive, you know. And their guys were so much better than us because they used to pay, there's a fight, 3 round, they're 3 round professionals, that's what they used to do, you know. And now, I think now we've got the lottery funding and stuff. So the guys who are English guys, they are very good at getting very good. But we never had all of that before. We never had that. You still have to work, still have to get a job if you've got kids to look after, because they're still boxing.
The Soviet system in America were the big ones back then. They always had the money and the funding to do certain things. If you look at the Olympic record, they seem to have most of the medals in those events coming up. Britain's only got those medals now for the past 10 years because of the Olympic funding and money's coming in to help develop them.
Yeah, and well, I think we've got. I mean, England, they've done great when they fought my goals. We sit down like this, you know, it's a press conference. Okay, my man, I went, as quick as that, I went, quick as that, my man. So straight away, when we're in the ring, when we're having the ring with him now, as far as he's concerned, he's got one man in his head. So when he's gone down in the first round, he will fix him. He's having trouble. But if it was another what, I don't know, 10 seconds or 20 seconds, it would be enough time. Because he was finished anyway.
No, you did put him out.
So it's like sometimes you kind of star make fights, but you kind of know who. I mean, I was a big middleweight, and he was a small. He was a small light middleweight. So there's no way. I mean, compared to become a world champion, interim champion, whatever. I done it very, very quick compared to most people take years and years to do. You know. I mean, thank God I've come out of it kind of unscathed. But I mean, I injury in '99. You know what I mean? Then I could have boxed and
because there was talks about a comeback.
But what happened? They done my eye and they scarred my lens. Then the lens had like a blur in it. Then the blur kind of. Then they had to put another lens in. Then it detached again. There was loads of stuff. Then the bitch was more in control. Told me one faggot every story. Basically, you can box again. So I've done all these tests, but really shouldn't. I put up tests. Should have just taken a license. Could have been American license. Because I was going to I went to Miami, was training, I sparred with Bernard Hopkins a couple times.
You sparred with Bernard Hopkins? That must be
that's
a
an
tremendous experience. I'm a huge Bernard Hopkins fan.
I done that when I was in fighting. I was just went on holiday. You know what I mean? When holiday, it was like he was fighting. He was fighting. What year? He was fighting Austin De La Hoya. That's who he was fighting. So I went there and I think I saw Tim Witherspoon was in the gym. So he went to me, hey, I know you from somewhere, man. I went, you know me from? I seen you before. I said, oh yeah, from London. And he was cool. You know, he went, oh, you want to move around Bernard, blah blah. I went, you understand me?
Tim's a nice guy.
You know, drunken master. But what happened? I thought I'd just done a round with him. Basically done a round with him. Because I think he was just coming down, so he was about 11, 8, something like that. I was maybe about 12, 6, but I could still hold my own with him, so they stopped it and said, no, come to Philly. And then he was from Philadelphia, come to Philly, so I started phoning me up, or came a couple of times, and then expired, and then I thought something. I could just get one bad hit in my eye, and then so I said, nothing stopped it. You know what I mean? But you know, it was a great experience. I mean, he's a very, very good fighter. Very dirty, but very dirty fight. It's smart.
I personally think Hopkins is one of the all-time greats. Tremendous fighter.
He does things like, I mean, if you know boxing, if anyone knows anything about boxing, he hits someone in their liver all the time. That's where you store your energy. You get hit in the liver, and when you stop, when you're in a break, he will pat, 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 pat.
He does that all the time.
You get that about 10 times in a round. By the time 6 times. And you know, and he's as I said, he's one of the all-time greats because he's 48 now.
48. He's got a fight coming in a couple of weeks.
49. And you know, a thing about, I mean, Bernard, at the end of the day, I don't know how long this is going for, but a millionaire, you know, he doesn't need to fight.
He don't need to fight. I think he had a drink because he knows he can.
In boxing, and the boxing world, I think a lot of these older boxers who are coming back, I think they're teaching the young boys how it's done. Which is a bit kind of sad because I think the young guys ain't really learning.
They learn the sweet sound, the little tricks of the trade. So you sparred with who was it you sparred with? I mean, being over here in England, what's it come through, especially in Hackney?
Watson, I sparred Watson. I sparred Watson as an amateur. When I was coming up amateur, and I remember punching him in his stomach. I mean, I could punch him. I was like about 55 people as an amateur, and I punched him as hard as I can, and he just looked at me. That is nuts. And I was like, wow. Anyway, then I done a move like where sometimes when someone jabs, you might use your right hand and push their hand forward like that, and it opens them up. I done it with him. He went boom. Don't do that.
I've seen that one before.
I mean, we had this blessed guy. We used to like. I remember My first fight, my very first fight. But again, as an amateur, I never ever seen him before. And I think he just finished fighting, and I was just coming in my first fight. I had some little terrible. I never had no proper shorts. I had some. my mum gave me weird. Right? So I had some little green striped shorts, like the Boo the Clan. And I remember coming in, and I remember holding his arm like that. And I was like, arm was tough. Yeah. You could win, man. You could win. That's how me and him met. And I remember going in the first round. And as it was coming up, I was to see each other. We used to start chatting and say, you know something? If me and you fight, we all said, if me and you fight, whoever wins, the loser will be finished, because the fight will be so hard. Yeah, we special hurt each other. Yeah. So we're better off waiting until there's a title before we fight. Get money instead of coming up and fighting each other on the way. So when it comes to, I think he was British. He was British hold at one point. I think I was mandatory challenger for the British title. But Frank Warren said to me, no, you don't have to go that way. No. That way there, you have to fight. And how these men know you do. You know what I mean? And we went WA Continental, Commonwealth and World title where he went. Yeah, went British, European, and he went world title. And then when he hit the one title, he had to drop it. I think and we didn't drop it first. Now you fought Bernard Hopkins. He did fight. Yeah, it was 2003, 2004. Yeah, and so he went that way. Don't get me wrong, great route, good route, but sometimes you've got to preserve yourself. Boxing. Back in those good sort of clubs, Nigel Ben and Nigel Chapter and doing this, and I mean, they actually Leonard Sturz hold on one side and said, when you're boxing, make them use you that much, but not this much. They're going to use you anyway, but that much, not this much.
So when you look at boxing now, you look at the way things are going, obviously you're training now, you're developing fighters, you look at the industry, you look at how things are developing. How do you see boxing going? What do you think is going to be the overall ins and outs of it?
I think the heavyweight division's finished. I think Klitschko's they're just spoiling, they're just staling. There's nothing there. They know how to beat the little people, but they do it boring. And it's much done for 60 million. You might as well, it's boring. And I think the division was kind of kicking off now. Obviously the kind of welterweights and the light middleweights, they're kind of get hot, I think the middleweights are kind of everyone's picking and choosing who they want to fight. With Mayweather kind of thing, who will pick the super fight. But there's no super fights in the middleweight division or super middleweight division. There's none at all.
There's a lot of names, a lot of the contenders building up, but everyone seems to be avoiding. Picking and choosing. Everyone's scared to fight GGG. No one wants to fight this one.
Ricky Burns, where Ricky Burns fights a Cuban guy. I mean a Cuban guy. Beltran. He fights him. The guy's won what? 9 rounds. You know what I mean? 9 rounds completely. Ricky Burns won nothing. Then the guy comes out and says, man, telling me. To me, personally, some stitch-ups going.
I remember that before.
Before. I think the Puerto Rico. And as far as I'm concerned, if you're the guy could have just run around and just Ali shuffle and he would have won the fight. Then he pulls out. I think that's a bit weird. I watched that with my son. His son's on television. Right, then the last fight, when he got battered for the whole fight, he gets a draw. So when we go to other countries, Germany or Italy, and we lose, we have got no qualm. You shouldn't be moaning because we've actually robbed this guy. Blatantly, it's ridiculous.
There was a running joke in boxing that you can't get a decision in Germany like 10, 15 years ago. Now it's actually come over here now because we had a lot of terrible decisions. You even had that Derek Chisora and Malik Scott. When Malik Scott went down, got nah, but rest it's over. He was clearly fine.
I think I was fine. And again, we get this. We're doing the same thing what they've been doing to us, and it's right, wrong, right. But if you can get a world title shot out of it, well. I don't know, with Ricky Burns, I think that decision is one of the worst decisions I've ever seen in boxing. And for put this name again, Eddie Hearn determined to say ridiculous. He lost that fight completely. So he should, my personal thing, he should cash in. Fight Adrian Broner. Let's cash in. I think Kishi managed to do this.
Your weight.
I think he's doing well, but we're waiting to see if he can take a dig, to see if he can go the full round, have a hard fight. I think his footwork is a bit stiff, you know what I mean? But I mean that's for them to work on, But I think he would do very well. So as another middleweight or super middleweight, I think he'd do well, but he needs to be tested, I think announced fights is but I mean I got tested on my first fight. I boxed a guy called Chris Richards, that's 45 fights. At my first fight.
Jeez.
You know what I mean?
Christ.
You think he won about maybe 8 and lost the best, but
still.
You know what I mean? Still, but I got tested in my first, and I'm not looking at it in the 4th round. But I think boxers now, they're not really getting tested. They're kind of building up this record, this deluded record.
Everyone gives this whole. I don't get it.
I know. It's wrong, but you know, then when they find someone sensible, then they find out. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, my guy. I mean, James Gill, to me, is one of the skillfulest boxers in England.
Yeah.
You know, punching power ain't that great. You know what I mean? But I think he might build up as he gets more season. He might build up. I think he can do. I think he'll be world champion.
I think James is quite tall and wiry, so I think once I don't think he'll stay out super middle.
No.
I think once he fills out a little, you know what I mean?
I think he'll be so, but I'm seeing him quite famous through stuff with I do like I think it's called Man of Groves and Sawbridgeworth. There's charity would do things with disabled kids and kids who can't walk and talk and stuff. So me, Frank Bruno, Charlie and I do Collins, Jim Jones was there last time I was there, and some kind of audience to present trophies to I think boxers there. Then disabled kids, kind of give them the trophies and stuff. And it's a good little thing. It's a good little thing for kind of getting back into boxing and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like kind of supporting the young people. You know what I mean? Especially who ain't got the same kind of ability as younger other people. So it's a good thing kind of to step back into the sport. You know?
Yeah. I feel like that.
You know, I do a kids class. I do a kids class. You know, I do a adults class. You know, if we lose weight and stuff, women coming back from maternity leave and stuff, trying to get them back into the.
I can tell you've got the heart to help people.
Yeah. I mean, I actually worked at college for years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I actually been street liaison, helping young people, getting off the streets, smoking, people with sexual health, whatever. So I've always been a hero trying to help people. So,
Jason, thank you very much, brother. Robert, you got anything to say to anyone out there? Your training, your email, your work, anything
big
you
up
want to
to
do?
all the people, you know, all the people who supported me for the years. You know, my trainer, got Bob Kick, Steve Kick, people who've always been for the years, my family, and big up London and Hackney people, massive. Big up. And he's in the show, and he beat me for about 3 months, beat me up. And that's how I learned, because James is one of the most technical fighters, in England at the time. And the beating he did me, I'll never forget. He's calming. Every time I see him, I say, this is James. The other day, Jimmy said, oh yeah, my son, my daughter's working on saying inside, so I'll just show him this. And I look at this again. This is like, the numbers all over the place. He's one of the most technical fighters. He bought my watch. Yeah.